Hey, welcome to Boku Vlog. Today we are going to smoke ourselves a pork loin, maybe. We're going to try doing the Oklahoma Joe, but currently we've got a downpour going on. Kids in the background being goofy, so you may hear them. But we got ourselves about a 5.5 pound pork loin. I'm going to inject it. So I like to use apple juice, but unfortunately I forgot to get apple juice. So I'm just going to use some beef broth. I'm using a little bit of brown sugar and a little bit of garlic, and I go by taste, so I really don't measure everything out. But that's rub I'm going to use here in a minute, honey. Just put it right there for now. So as far as garlic, I'm just using garlic powder, and I don't like a ton of garlic in it, so I kind of go by taste. Once I just start tasting it, it's good for me. If you like a lot of garlic, you can keep going, but sometimes it can be overpowering. So just be careful on that. I don't go crazy on my broth as far as injecting the stuff. I don't put any rub or anything in it. I keep it pretty simple. Sometimes I don't inject it at all, and it's been a while since I've done an injection. And I'm not gonna get crazy with this, but we're just gonna put it in, inject a little bit there. Put your hand down a little bit, because it will spurt out. But I probably haven't injected a pork loin. I've done probably 3 this year, and I don't think I've injected any of them this year. It's been a while. Sometimes you get tired of the same old, and you want to change stuff up. And it's good if you don't want to inject it. And we're doing the Oklahoma Joe today. I've got it going right now. I was getting ready to put this on, and I'm running behind now because of the rain. We may have to change over to the Traeger. I really don't want to use it today. I probably only used the Oklahoma Joe maybe 3 times in the last 5 months. And I'm wanting that smoky flavor today. I like the Traeger, but I want some smoke. All right, I think let's do a little bit more right there maybe. Yep, it's gonna leak out. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm not gonna wrap it, I'm just using a foil. My pan's it's old. I need a new one. So I'm just gonna use the Famous Dave's rub. That's all I'm using today. I'm gonna go ahead and put some rub on it. And then as far as wrapping it with bacon, you can do the basket weave if you want. I'm not a big fan of it. I've tried it a few times. It looks pretty when it gets done. But if you want the smoke to get all the way through, I've always had an issue where it doesn't get the smoky flavor that I want. So I take the easy, lazy route. And when you go to slice this up, when it's done, yeah, sometimes the bacon won't stay on. Sometimes it will. I don't have to go all the way around. I try to a little bit. This bacon doesn't have much flex in it. Sometimes I'll try to flex it out. If you want to use thick bacon, you can. I'm not a big fan of thick bacon when I'm smoking, no matter what it is. It's harder to cook. It's harder to get the stuff done underneath, so sometimes thinner is better on as far as bacon, but you do what you like. And the biggest thing is I like my bacon on this. But I mainly do it because it helps keep the moisture in. I've tried the pork loin without wrapping it, and I've always had it, just doesn't taste the same. And I may spray this down, I may not. So I just take a little bit on each end here. I may do a couple more. About out bacon. I've got more in the refrigerator, but I am not. All right, we're gonna let this settle for a little bit. I literally just took that bacon out of the refrigerator. I'm gonna put a little bit of rub on the top here. Hopefully, the rain looks like it's calming down. I gotta go check the temp because, you know, rain and fire, even though it's closed, it don't mix. I just had the firebox going. I had the Oklahoma Joe going for about 45 minutes, close to an hour. We were shooting for about 250 on a temp. I had it up there. It's been setting for a while. I like to get my fires going at least 45 minutes to an hour before I put anything on it. Sometimes 2 hours. It depends. The winter time, I like to go for the 2 hour mark so it gets nice and hot. But it's currently about 2:19. We're shooting for about a 3 to 4 hour smoke. It may take 5. I just want to get this done. If it gets done early, then we can always wrap it up in foil, throw it in a cooler, or I can throw the oven on low, about 150, 170 for a little bit, and then kick it off and just let it set in there wrapped in foil. But I'm also doing a baked potato. I got some maple sausage I got to smoke too, to put in some green beans, and we'll be back here in a little bit. All right, we are back. I got a water pan going. I just put this on. It's about 2:30. I do have a little bit, about a half a pound of maple sausage and a half an onion going. I'm gonna let this smoke for a little bit, and then we're gonna put this in some green beans. And I love this stuff in my green beans. I drain my green beans and I put a little bit of beef broth in it. Man, this crap is good. So I'm not gonna shoot for time. We're gonna eat when we're gonna eat. It's not a school night. It might be 7, 8 o'clock, but this is gonna take probably 4 or 5 hours. If we can get it done sooner, great. But I'm just saying is, don't go for time. If you wanna get it done early before everybody comes over, start it earlier, wrap it up, throw it in a cooler. But we're gonna eat when it's done. We'll do some updates. We'll be back. All right, we are about 1 hour in. She's looking good. We're getting ready to pull off this. Getting ready to put that into green beans and slow cook that for a few hours. All right, we'll be back. Just a quick update. Got a little bit of greens beans going. I've got probably 16 ounce, maybe 21, 32 ounce can going. And we got a half a pound of maple sausage that's been smoked and a half an onion. And I got a little bit of beef broth going, and we're gonna put this low temp over the stove. We'll be back. All right, we're just under 3 hours in. We're about 2 hours and 15 minutes in. We're at 140, which is good because I was thinking this is gonna take another 2 hours longer. So this is what I said earlier. Don't go by how long. We're ahead of schedule. I've got some mushrooms over here, and I got some potatoes over here. I've got some water I need to add on. It evaporated, which is not a big deal, but we're almost there. We're at 140, and I want to go 145-ish. So we're almost there. We'll be back. All right, we're just a little under 4 hours in. We're at 147. The pork loin's looking good. We're gonna pull this off, let it set for about 20 minutes because it's gonna come up some more in temp. It may be 147 right here. It may be 145 or 135 right there, which I don't think it's gonna be that low, but we're good. We'll be back here in a minute. All right, we're back for the last part of it. It's been cut up. Looks really good. We got some potatoes, some green beans, some mushrooms. The pork loin is nice and moist. We pulled it off at 145 to 147-ish. And we let it set for a little bit. All right, we'll be back.